Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. I'm going to make a short update video of the last 2 weeks. I've been busy trying to get things done, motivated. Sometimes you get motivated and then there's other times it's hard to get motivated, and I know how it is. But in the last few months I have been highly motivated to get jobs done, finish tasks, because I have a list of other things I want to get on, but I can't start a new project until I get all the rest of the ones done. So let me show you what I've done in the last 2 weeks. Now I didn't do this, I had my buddy come over and it took him a couple hours with his skid steer, and we dug more of this out, and I'm going to use those railroad ties and build a small retaining wall here, and then we're going to pour my little shed concrete, and we're going to pour about an 18 by 20 pad outside so I can park the vehicles there, work on them. It's hard to work on it when you're on gravel trying to go under your vehicle. This way I can get a creeper, I can just go right under the vehicle, much easier. I got to roof that, side that, lots to do down here. So I worked a little bit on that, and I'm working a little bit in here, cutting some of the mountain laurel away. That's my fuel tank right there. And what I'm going to do is use those 4x4s I have and raise my camper cover and put my four-wheeler underneath that. And then I'm going to take the propane and put it over there, and I'm going to use my John boat and put that on the rack system I'm going to build with the 4x4s. So the John boat will cover the propane. I'm also clearing. As a fireman, I should be spanked because I had this vegetation coming right up to the tank. Now I'm clearing it away. Still need to do a little bit more clearing, just so if we do get a fire, I have a break. So all this is right here is going to be gravel and then grass from out here. I'm slowly working on the grass, bringing it down. Also been working on some firewood. I've been blessed not to have to cut a single stick of firewood in 3 years. I've had enough surplus, but I'm getting low, so it's time to go crazy and get as much cut as possible. So got plans to put in about 3 years supply. So I'm going to be busy. The chickens are doing well. I'm getting about 2 eggs a day out of those 4 birds. Those birds are old. It is going to be time to replace them this spring. They have done well for me. A lot of eggs from these 4 birds. I enjoy letting them out. They get a lot of food in the summer and the spring, and right now they're getting a lot. Anything green, any little piece of grass, they'll be glad to clean it up for you. To me, chickens are very therapeutic. Just watching them. If you are a little uptight, set up a chair and watch chickens. It works for me. Very relaxing. Spring is going to be here soon, which I'm very happy for that. My goal is to stack more firewood. And I'm actually going to stack some firewood and make a stack right here, going all the way down to there, and then to connect into that pile there. The reason I like the firewood stacked here is because what it does is I can stand here, and the people on that bottom dirt road down there, which is just a private road, so we only get a couple people down it, the neighbors. But that way I can actually do things out here and they can't see me. So it does create a defensive barrier. Granted, you can shoot through it, but it does give you some limited cover and concealment. So I'm just going to stack it all the way to the end. Yes, this is a little close to the building. Recommend 25 feet away from a building in case your wood pile catches on fire. So I am violating that principle a little bit, but I have gravel all around the building. I'll have gravel in the back of the building, and then I have grass out front. these 2 weeks have been very busy for me, trying to get things done. So I've worked on that. Also, I had my buddy come over and everything got seamless gutters. So now I'm going to collect rainwater. My goal is to be able to collect 3,500 gallons and have it stored on the property. Not counting the springs or the creek or well or anything like that, but 3,500 gallons. Also, getting ready in a few days to pour this. This will be for my wind turbine that I'll be putting up. It'll only be about 26, 27 feet. I'm going to cement that piece in, and then basically I'm just going to have 2 sections. I'm going to take that rotor off of it because it's old, and then I'll have a pipe sticking out of that end right there. And I will anchor it way up there. So it's going to be very, very strong. Probably be 26, 27 feet tall at the most. The square I built, the inner square is about 32 inches by 32 by 32, and then I went down another about 16 inches, put some gravel in the bottom so it'll have a drain, and then I'll be pouring that slab on top of it. And then right next to it, right there, I'll be building a little powerhouse similar to the one I have on the cabin. So hopefully soon I'll have this up and be generating some power. I'll be putting, I have one 100 watt panel already. I'll be putting that on the roof and tying this system into here to give me a little bit of power. I did place this barrel here, but my wife shot that down real quick. So I'm gonna have to get a nicer looking barrel. I'm gonna go to the store and pick up all my first flush, my filter systems for all these, because I have a bunch to do. This one won't get a first flush. It'll just get a filter system right here. Excited about the gutters. I've been waiting for years for them. So very, very happy. The purpose of the gutter is to collect rainwater, but also keep that water away from the building. Water is the worst thing next to your house. So, you know, if you got a problem with moisture, get some gutters, clean your gutters out. There'll be another barrel there. That gray one's 125 gallons, and that's probably what I'm going to try to convince my wife to put in place of that blue one, so it won't stick out as much. Made some zombie shutters. Alright, not really zombie shutters, but made some shutters. Trying to put shutters on the whole house except for a few windows that I can't. A buddy helped me do these. Basically, they're yellow pine. I built these to hold the shutter back. My wife's been looking at the ones that are metal that are really beautiful, so I'll probably get those for her, but those work good for now. That's just mountain laurel with a piece and a big screw all the way through. I like these because if I'm gone and there's a storm, I don't have to worry. Let me see if I can get this one-handed. I will be adding a latch right here. We couldn't find anything locally, so I have to order one. Shutter latch right there. I like the shutters. For the window right there, I can't put a shutter. It is protected by the rain, or from the little roof above it, but I'm going to be cutting plywood for anything that doesn't have shutters, pre-painting it, marking it so I know which one it is. So my goal is within 10-15 minutes, me and my wife could really shutter this place if we get a bad storm. So I've been working on that. I'm going to paint these white. Trying to think if I've done anything more. I guess not. This has sort of been 2 weeks worth. Yes, I have. I have done some more. Trying to sell myself short. I did some work in the guest cottage, cut the sink out. I had a buddy come and help me, because I'll be honest with you, I wasn't looking forward to making a mistake on that. So in life, if you're a little bit hesitant on doing something, maybe one of your friends can help you. The next one I do, which hopefully I don't have another one to do, I will feel confident now about cutting it out myself. And really it's easy. Put some poly on the top. There's only one coat. Need to do 3 more coats and cut the sink out. This is not a standard size cabinet. The reason is I did not have a lot of room between the 2 cabinets. So if I went with the full size one, it'd stick out probably 3-4 inches more. And I didn't want that so close. So we went with smaller ones. So we had to go with a smaller sink. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but it's big enough to put a plate in to wash it. And basically it's not going to be used to cook Thanksgiving dinner over here, but just maybe a snack. So this is cut in. I got to get it all connected, go through that wall with some drain, connect into my drain that's right on the other side of that wall. So this room is coming together. Hopefully Monday my friend will start on a cabinet that will hold the refrigerator and microwave and get that done. Lots to do, but I'm highly motivated. My wife doesn't know what's wrong with me. Maybe she'll start questioning me. Maybe I'm taking speed or something, but that's not the case. I think the case is the sooner I get done with these projects, the sooner I can do other projects, because I cannot start another project. It will personally drive me crazy, and I know it will drive my wife crazy. So I'm going to show you when I do the gutters what I'm using for pre-filter, filter, some first flush. So things are progressing. Happy. Motivate you. Get out there and do something. I know a lot of friends, you know, they watch YouTube videos, they talk prepping, but it really comes down to it, they're not doing a lot. Now granted, you know, they're working hard to make the bills, and I understand that. But no one said prepping's easy. So you might need to get a little less sleep, or maybe turn the TV off. Just don't watch TV for a week and work. At the end of that week, you'll be surprised. At the end of this 2 weeks, I'm like, wow, I accomplished something. So it makes you more motivated. Get out there and get something done. Thanks for watching.